We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Number 10.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox club entering play.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Pedroia has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Turned on down the line, and that's through for a hit. In now, Scooter Gennett. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it the second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Archer comes set. Here's the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Morrison is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Logan Morrison. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. Got him! And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. First delivery to him on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. At the plate, Brad Miller. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And he's retired here, one away. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Not in time as he steals second. Lines softly toward the hole. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, number 11. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth.
Now in the box, Colby Rasmus. He brings a batting average just south of .320 into this one. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 0-2. And this is a strike three call. Oh, caught a break there. Two away. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Hard ground ball to third. Nunez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Here's a pop-up now. Oh, and he misses it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Kiermaier will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the ready for another chance. Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. In is the third baseman Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ripped down the first base line. The tag, and he is striding in. Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Mitch Moreland is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the
got him looking, and that'll do. Now batting, Brad Miller comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brad
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. Stepping up now, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Colby Rasmus. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The tag, and he is out at second. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Blake Swihart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Blake Swihart becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Reined in. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 40.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Designated hitter,
Corey Dickerson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder.
Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Scooter Gennett. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chopped weakly to the right, but it gets foul. 1 strike now from Archer. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Swing and a liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
3rd baseman, number 3.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
First baseman number 7.
From the stretch.
Logan Morrison.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Striding in once again. And now Boston's bullpen looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1 from the belt. The pitch, now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Swihart is there, and he puts this one away for. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For the Red Sox. Left fielder.
Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's an inning-opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 strike now from Archer. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. One there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Ready once again, Colby Rasmus. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Colby Rasmus.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Ramos.
Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop. So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Hit to short. Scooped up. And a rather easy first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Bogaerts.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Archer's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
This is line to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Moreland is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Betts is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
First baseman number
in now,
7.
Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now batting, Steven Souza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Struck him out, so it remains a 1. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Center fielder number 28.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Scooter Gennett is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good level.
And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the 9th. Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Drilled on the ground is short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, He doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And the changeup is way low that time. Oh, a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. Long throw to the plate, and the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result...